The first phrase or word that I want to talk about is the verb to put. And this verb to put, I'm sure you know it already, but it's used here in a very special way. It means explain. And this is a very common way to use uh, to put something. Okay, but I've never seen it in an English class. This is just something when I was reading the story, I thought, oh wow, this is very common and we never talk about it in English class. So I thought this would be a very good thing to practice today, and that is to put something in a way, which means let me explain it. Okay, and the time that you use this is when either something is very complicated and difficult to explain, so you want to use very simple language, or you want to use something that will make it easy for the person to understand. You say this phrase, let me put it like this, let me put it this way. And this is a signal that I'm going to try to explain this to you in a way that will be easy to understand. Now, another time when you use this is when you are afraid that you will hurt someone when you say something. So when you're afraid to say something, so you want to say it in a very soft, gentle way. So let's see. Let's try a situation here. Okay, Mike wants to quit his job, but he has a very strong relationship with his coworkers and his boss. So it will be very difficult to say I quit to them because they'll feel hurt or they'll feel bad. It's a difficult situation. Okay, now let's pretend I'm John. I say, hey boss, I want to talk to you. Sure, John, what's the problem? This is where it becomes difficult. Now he has to say I quit, but this is going to be a difficult thing for him to say. So he starts with, let me put it like this, or let me put it this way. And this is a signal, which means I'm afraid that what I'm going to tell you is going to hurt you or make you feel bad. This isn't easy for me to tell you. So it's kind of a signal that he's going to receive some bad news. That's when you use it sometimes, when you give bad news. So you want to say something difficult in a very soft, easy way. So now he can say, let me put it this way, but instead of saying something direct, like I quit, that would be direct, you have to say something indirect. So what if he says, let me put it this way, I feel like I can't grow here at the company. And so first you get the signal, I'm going to tell you some bad news, and then you get the bad news in a very indirect way, right? Because you say, let me put it this way, and you think, oh no, bad news is coming. And then the person says, I feel like I can't grow at the company. I need to find a place where I can grow. And very indirectly now you understand he's saying I quit, but it's very soft. It's very nice. Okay, let's try another example of how to use putting it this way. So where did it go? Here's another situation. Lisa is working very hard on a project, and Mike thinks that she's doing a horrible job. Mike is a very direct person, and he says to Lisa, Lisa, you stink. Okay, stink means a bad smell. But when you're talking about somebody performing an activity, you can say you stink, and that means you're doing a horrible, horrible job. It's very rude. It's very insensitive. So, it's okay to criticize when somebody does a bad job. I think you're doing a bad job. That could be okay. Maybe it's true. but there are better ways to say it than "you stink." That's rude. That's not nice. Maybe he could have said, "You need to improve," or uh, "I think you can do better." There are a million ways that he could indicate that he wasn't happy with her job. But this was a bad way. "You stink." Now, let's make a sentence like, "Why are you explaining like this?" Okay? So, why you tell me like this? Why you telling me like this? Make a question with that. Why are you telling me? Why are you telling me like this, in this way, in this horrible, rude way? Now, instead of saying that, instead of saying, "Why are you telling me like this?" what we could say is, "Why are you putting it to me like this?" And that means, why are you saying it in this way? Why are you putting it to me like this? Why are you being rude? Can't you think of a better way to say it? Okay, because this is such a common situation, let's try another way of using "put" in this way, which means explain. Here is a situation. All of the students in the class like their teacher. Can you make a "why all the students in the class like their teacher" question? Why? Why do? Why do all of the? Why do all of the? Why do all of the? Why do all the students in the class? Why do all the students in the class like their teacher? And here's the reason. Because he explains things in easy and simple ways, in ways that they can understand. How can we use "put" here? Remember, "put" means explain something difficult in a simple, easy to understand way. Because of the way he puts things. Because of the way he puts things. They like their teacher because of the way he puts things. And that means because of the way he explains things in a very easy and simple way. They like their teacher because of the way he puts things. He explains things in a way that is easy to understand. And by the way, if you like the way I put things, make sure that you subscribe to my channel so that the next time I decide to put it to you, you'll see my video. Also, if you like the way I put things, be sure to help my channel and press the like button. Okay, now let's go back to see how they use "how to put things" in this paragraph, to see if it makes sense. They've grown up together and gone to school together and had always been inseparable, and there was nothing that one wouldn't do for the other. So they were very good friends, and they would always do anything for each other. Joe always put it like this: "That's what friends are for." So Joe put it like this: "That's what friends are for." That's how Joe explained their relationship. That's how Joe explained their friendship.